Doing like an interview with myself, and and I have a couple of questions for myself, and I hope I'll answer them to the best way I can. So, question one, Tabo, what do you want from life? To answer honestly, right now, I don't know. And every time I'm stuck and I don't know what I want, my dad always says, if you don't know what you want, try figuring out what is it that you don't want. And what I don't want is being poor. What I don't want is just disappearing completely in history. What I don't want is not having much to show for my life. I don't want to disappear, I guess. Okay. Question two. What are your dreams? Okay. My dreams are also a bit blurry, but honestly, from an early age, I've always wanted my family to grow and become big. I've always looked at other families that have done wonderful things in the world, and I've always wanted a family or to be part of a family that does things like that. And by family, I don't mean just my own kids. I mean everyone, nieces, grandkids, uncles, great grandchildren, and whoever else is around. I wanted to be part of a family that makes a big difference and a positive difference in the world. Do big stuff, man. Okay. Another question would be, so where I see you're an engineer, what are your goals in terms of your career? Okay, my goals in terms of my career, look, I don't have dreams whatsoever of owning a consulting firm. I know it sounds strange, but I don't. But my vision or goals is that I wish to form part of a company, or to be a board member, or to be a shareholder, big shareholder. But I don't want to own it. I don't want it to be mine. I want to be part of a bigger scheme of things. For example, the company I work for, it would be great that everybody who's worked there for years come up the ranks, and I want to be part of that team, right? I don't want it to be mine. I want to be part of a team, because what that allows you to do is to grow, but also it allows you to do other things. But if the company is yours and yours alone, you get stuck. You get stuck in the nitty-gritties of it. Your ego gets invested in too much, and you can't make better decisions. But if you are a part of it, you get to see things a bit better, and you get to have an access to a wider network, right? I like engineering. I do it because it allows me to help society using things I love, which is maths, a bit of politics now and again. But next question, in terms of relationships, friendships, what can we expect? What do you want to see in the next 10 years? Okay, next 10 years, in terms of friendships, relationships. Look, in the next 10 years, my kids would be like what? Teenagers? I'll have like a 14-year-old and a 12-year-old, not teenagers, but somewhere around there. One of them would be. And I want by then to have a proper infrastructure set up for them. Whatever they want to do, at least let's have things that empower them to do them. I want to have a good relationship with my kids. I don't want my kids to just know me as an investor. Like, I want us to chill, talk, laugh. Even if we have to discuss uncomfortable conversations, I want to be those fathers that Yeah, daughters can come to when they have their first periods or when they have a heartbreak. It's fun. I think part of being black is that we missed out on that aspect of our kids' lives or our parents' life because we had a bit of a vibe around certain parts of our lives. But yeah, man, I want to have such a good relationship with my kids. Friends, look, I'm noticing that as people grow older, their time is less and less available. So you get to see, especially the type of friends I have, you have to schedule to see them. So I love and I appreciate them all in my life. And yeah, man, I would love to keep our relationships going. I have a very healthy number of friends and that care about me deeply, and I care about them too. In terms of what companionship, look, what this year I'm like 5 years married now. Look, it's been a journey and a half, like quite an intense journey. Yeah, man. Let's see the next. What we said, 10 years. Let's see the next 10 years what it brings. One thing I know I don't want is a divorce. Like, divorces are hectic, guys. I've seen them in the movies. I might not come out of that thing alive. I don't even want to try it. What else? Yeah, man, there are things I should improve on. There's a lot to work on. There's a lot to celebrate. There's a lot to appreciate. Yeah. What else? Family relationships. Look, I have family members who have decided to take a break from being family members. I don't know if they don't like me and I've done something to them. If I've done anything to anybody, Askies, I'm sorry. For now, I don't know what it is. There are family members who are close, who are good, and I appreciate them in my life, and I hope I contribute positively to their lives. Yeah. Last question. It's not the last question. In terms of politics, how do you see the country? How do you see yourself participating? And what are your current political views? It's a tough one. It's a tough one. Politics. Look, for me, politics has always been about trying to make the world a better place for as many people as possible. And I have as existential crisis. Like, look, yeah, I'm in a corner because I'm doing this different thing of thinking about what can you do yourself to improve as much as you can. So politics, I've put it on the backside for now, but if something pops up, I'm available to help. I'll always try and read. I'll always try and keep up what's happening. I don't see myself being elected leader anytime soon. I don't think I have the talent for those things. Yeah, but you never know, man. Look, when I joined, I didn't know I was going to join politics. So life sometimes throws you where it wants you to go. Okay, lastly, where are you in terms of your relationship with God, church, spiritually, religiously? Where are you? I think when I'm in good terms with God. Like we're working on our relationship, or I'm working on our relationship. I must attend church more. Hey, I really do. I really must. Yeah, I must finish reading the Bible. I've like slowed down like a lot. It's like a lot, so I must go back, try read, try understand. And yeah, man, look, I pray a lot, and part of my biggest prayer is that may God please help me to live and value the things that He wants us to value, to live in a way that glorifies Him. And yeah, I think if we live that way, our lives will be better and will be more purposeful. And I think a more purposeful life is a far happier life than the one filled with these fake pleasures and whatever. Yeah. Thanks.